Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be crafting up some cute little ice cream cones. Last week, I posted these super cute little ice cream cone embellishments and you guys were going nuts over them and I figured I'd share. I was inspired by Handmade by Soso, which is Solange on here, but I had made huge ones. I don't know if you guys have seen my craft room tour, but I made really big ones that were inspired by Sabrina Ann, and Solange was inspired by her as well, because I think she does have a video on smaller ones. But the first time I had seen these were these really ginormous ones, which I have hanging from my ceiling, and they're so fun to make. I made them with 12 by 12 papers and they just came out so cute. So when I saw Solange make the ones that she made, I think she made them a little bigger. I think her little styrofoam balls are 3 inches. These are tinier. The cone is about 3 inches and the styrofoam ball is 2 inches. So that's what we're going to be making today. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So let's get into it. First, I want to show you guys the ones that I've made. And there's this one. And it's super cute. They're so easy, you guys. They're tiny. They could be added in Happy Mail as gifts. There's this one. And then we have this one. And the little sequins on top. It looks so cute and so fun. And then, you guys, I tried filming this video before. It was a total fail. And that's this one that I had made. But that's why it doesn't have any sequins up top, because I'm going to attempt to make another one. And hopefully this time, this video works. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need a little wooden dowel, just so that you can poke your styrofoam ball. You're going to need your paper. I'm using Flourish by Maggie Holmes. 6x6 is fine. You're going to need some bowls if you want to embellish your cones. I'm going to be using these today, the Maggie Holmes faux leather bowls. I'm not sure what collection this is. Oh, confetti. From the confetti. And then, of course, you're going to need some tissue paper. I'm using this super cute gold polka dot one. You don't really need a large piece. This might actually be too much since the styrofoam balls are so small. And then, of course, your styrofoam ball. You can have it 3 inch, 4 inch, whatever size you choose to make. The one I'm using is 2 inches. You're going to need some sequins, your form of adhesive, which I'm using the hot glue, and of course your little trim for your little wrapped around trim if you want to do that. You can use any type of trim you like. I'm going to be using this one from Hobby Lobby that I've been currently obsessed with. And yeah, you guys, that's really all you need. So let's get into the video. My paper, what I do is, this is the 6x6 paper, and what I do is I cut it into 2 triangles because I want my cones to be super tiny. So you get your 6x6 paper and you cut it right through the middle, almost like a triangle. So basically like that, because this is the top part of the paper pad. So right through the middle, where you end up with 2 same size triangles. And we're gonna make the cone first. And what I do is I take my paper and then I kind of like fold it into the shape that I want, where it's closed enough, and shape my cone. So basically I don't want it to be that small because I want my ball to fit in the middle. So you just kind of like manipulate the paper until it's just the way you want it. But this is the easiest way, you guys, to do it. So grab your triangle. You take the tip of this paper, the corner right here, and kind of like place it to the corner up top, almost like if you're evening it out. And then you're going to want to glue that part down. So I'm going to add some glue right there. Right here, just to kind of hold my paper in place. Just so that you can have your paper down. And you see your cone is already beginning to appear. So then what you want to do is you want to wrap around the rest of the paper. So you add more hot glue on this side. See how easy that is, you guys? Super easy. I need another glue stick. You guys know my struggle with glue guns. So you just want to add some more glue to this little flat part. that you're gonna wrap around. Try not to burn yourself, as I always do. Keep wrapping all the way around. And you guys can see how your cone shapes. See how simple that is, you guys? I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue to the little end here so it can completely stay down. And then we have our cone. Now what you want to do is you're going to want to cut this little tip off and make it kind of like a little, as best as you can, eyeball it to be like a little all around circle. So that you can end up with something that looks like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because the trim and the styrofoam ball is going to cover all of that. And then you're gonna have your ball right on top right here like this. See that? So we're gonna put our cone aside, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna work with our styrofoam ball, and you're gonna grab your little wooden dowel. And a lot of these have the mark. I don't know if you can see that right here. I kind of use that as my guide and push down the wooden dowel just to kind of like, I go in almost halfway through and just swirl it around to make the opening big enough so that the tissue paper could fit in. And what you're going to want to do is you want to grab your tissue paper and then start poking it inside the little hole that you have made. And you're just gonna keep doing that all the way around. Super easy, you guys. You're gonna keep doing that. So basically you cover your entire styrofoam ball. Also doesn't have to be perfect because it covers with the trim and everything, so you really don't need to be so precise about it. And you want to just make sure that your tissue paper is covering the ball nicely. And now you have your little styrofoam ball decorated, and you're gonna place it right on top. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add some hot glue. I'm gonna add it to the edge. And then we're gonna place it down right on top. So I just added the glue around the edge, and then you just hold it down so it could dry. And as you can see, it's coming together, you guys. These are so fun to make, and to add as gifts, they're perfect. So what you want to do next is take your trim. I'm going to measure how much I'm going to need so I can cut it out. And I'm going to put that aside, and then just to make it easier, what you do is you grab your hot glue and you start wrapping it around so you can start placing your trim on it. See that? Super easy. And then you continue all the way around the cone. So you get to the end. And look at that. We're halfway there, you guys. And you can choose to add another trim. I'm gonna leave this one like this. You can choose to add another trim if you want, but this one I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna be adding a bow. Just adding some more glue there to seal that up. And that's what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking one of my bows and adding a bow to it. I think I'm gonna use one of the gold one. This bow is so stuck to the paper. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this one, and I'm gonna be placing it right here in the center. I'm gonna add some hot glue to make sure that it stays down nicely. I'm gonna place it right there. And look at that, you guys. How cute does this ice cream cone look? And you can add a different trim, you know, like I said. In one I did place the little leaf trim. You can do that as well. I just find it hard to add the hot glue with the leaf trim. I burn myself way too much, so I'm just like, okay, now. So that's what we have so far. And then last step that we're gonna do is we're going to add our sequins on the top. So you're gonna wanna add some hot glue right on the top. So I just put some in the center, all the way around where I want my sprinkles. And then you see that right there. And then you're just gonna dip it in your sequins so that it can pick up as many as it can. And then you're gonna wanna press it down. The ones that are like sticking out. And look at that. You guys, this one turned out so cute. Look at that. And then you just let your glue dry. And that's what your little ice cream cone looks like. You see how easy that is, you guys? Super easy, but super fun. And I'm sure that any pen pal that you make them for is going to absolutely love them. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys make some of these, and if you do and follow me on Instagram, tag me so that I can see. I love when you guys tag me when you recreate stuff that I make. And yeah, don't forget to thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.